like a weird, like somebody doing random stuff in the background, and then like random shoulder. Or if I ever get in really good shape, it'd just be like, just like big muscle.
What, if ever?
I'll make weight. I said I'd make weight anyway. But
why did you do that? Why did you say that?
Stupid, aren't I?
It's because everybody looks at you and goes, "You can make weight."
Yeah, it's because it's.
And it annoys you, doesn't it?
Yeah, because they doubt. There's pictures on
There's
the wall.
a picture. I told you.
I make weight.
I told you the other day. You look like a ghost on that picture.
But here's the thing. I'll never have nobody say, "Oh, he couldn't do it." Oh, I'm not doing it because he can't do it. If I ask you to do it, it's because I can do it.
Yeah. What's the lowest you reckon you could get down to?
Same day weighing or day before weighing?
Both. Let's go. Same day first. And be happy with your performance afterwards.
I was really fit when I was 82. I was 82 kilos. I was really fit. Really fit. 85 is where I'm best. I'm strong and I'm fit.
Yeah.
But 82, I'm fit then.
So
millions and millions of
you're
pull-ups.
around 90 now, right?
89.9 this morning. So it's the first time we got under 90. I was 102 at Christmas. So New Year's Eve. 102 kilos.
Get that quiet, didn't you?
Yeah. I can't be honest. I get big and heavy. But it's one of them.
And happy. Yeah, how happy were you at 102? I mean,
I was happy to have to do all my trousers up. But apart from that, I was pretty good. Pretty good shape. Wasn't in good shape. I was in shit shape. I was fucking strong, man.
Yeah.
Strong. Lift anything. But heavy. Like I was aware I was heavy.
Yeah. It's that weird juxtaposition of like trying to put on mass, but then trying to be lean. Like,
I mean, it's one of them. It's like for the most part, I don't think you can do both real well.
No.
Not without.
From all the experts I've ever heard, they all sort of say concentrate on one or the other, but you're not going to do both at the same time.
It's the same thing. Everything drives towards the goal of whatever the goal is. You can have lots of things. You can work on your cardiac output, you can work on your max strength, you can work on your max power, you can work on trying to get bigger, trying to get leaner, and they all go like that. Eventually, one of them has got to take the top. And it's hard to do them all. It's hard to be the complete athlete, do you know what I mean? But I wouldn't say I'm like complete athlete, don't get me wrong, but fucking hell. If I want to run, I can run. If I want to swim,
you're set up to do anything you can.
I had a whole bit of body fat. If I was that, if I want to be mega clean, I could be mega clean. I get bored. I don't want to be mega clean all the time. I'm bored of it. Like,
and at least you're adaptable as well. You can adapt to anything. If you're going to do jiu-jitsu, you can adapt to that. If you're going to do striking, you can adapt to that.
Yeah, it's like I said to you, even when we were working in your place in the shop, I want to be able to say like, well, today I want to go out and run like a marathon, a half marathon. Just go.
You did. Got hand, foot, and mouth after that.
Yeah, I did. The half marathon was a piece of piss. Easy. The marathon was. I just hit a wall. I wasn't ready.
Where was it? What mile
16.
was it? 16 was the mile.
Yeah, and then my blur. So I ran with blur, and I was like,
which sounds like the worst thing on earth to do. Because
basically,
a psychopath.
Yeah, I basically said I'm going to do a marathon. But I just want to do it. And he's like, yeah, you'll be fine. You'll get in under like 4.5 hours. I was like, well, it don't sound like a bad job. It doesn't sound like that hard, really. You think I cruised I think it's 159. I mean, cruised at 159, like half marathon. Wasn't struggling anywhere. Yeah. Stopped with. I did dicks. Walked a bit with dicks. Literally no problem. So I was like, well, see how it goes. But it was so hilly.
Really?
Yeah. Bristol to Bath.
Yeah.
It's mega hilly, but yeah, I just got to quite comfortable. Like everything cramped. I didn't do everything.
Because you had problems with your hamstrings, didn't you?
Yeah, everything. Tongue, fucking eyelids, everything. I couldn't move. I just got to the stage where I just could not move. I tell you what it was, Hannum. So I hope it was 16 miles. Got to like the Hannum thing when you go up the hill. Got to the top of the hill, and that was it. I was done. I was like, we stopped a little bit, blew out a wave, stopped. I was like, oh, it's going to be a bit of a struggle to start going again, but I'll be all right. Yeah. As soon as I started, I was like, this is not going to be the one. And then by the time we got to Butt, I basically walked everything. The last 10 miles was like worst shuffle ever, and then I just couldn't move. But that's the first time. Obviously, you see, so pissy because I've never.
Yeah. Not completed.
Yeah,
not
I completed.
done.
Yeah, so like I completed. Here's the thing: you complete the marathon. Everyone goes, "Yeah, but you did it." It's like I didn't run it.
Yeah.
I didn't run all of it.
And in your
So
mind,
felt-
that's completing a marathon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Everyone
Everybody can walk a
Yeah,
marathon.
exactly.
Yeah.
It's not hard to walk a marathon. You need to run it.
Yeah.
But yeah, I thought. Yeah, that was the first time I was like, body's failed you there. And it failed me because I didn't.
Preparation.
No. Yeah, I didn't do any.
Well, yeah.
I didn't do any.
Yeah, that was my point. Is
I ran a couple of little ones.
Yeah, little ones,
Yeah.
like 3 miles.
No. I did some tens. I did a couple of tens.
Did you?
Yeah, 10 miles. I did 1:40, I did them my whole life.
Yeah. That's it.
Yeah, I was like, oh, yeah, I'll be fine. If you can do 60, everyone knows. If you can do 20, you just do the last 6.
Those people are people who don't do marathons.
Yeah, and those people that are people that do 20, like 16 and die. Yeah, like mate, it was just hard. It was like, and obviously, my nervous system must have been just so
Just
shot,
letting everything in.
so shot. And
Aids in through the eyeballs.
Yeah, must have been so shot. We went to jiu-jitsu on the Monday night. So round on Sunday, Monday night, I couldn't sit down, I couldn't stand up, couldn't walk, couldn't do anything. And then by Wednesday, I was like, I remember I texted you, I was like, I've got stuff with me, man.
Yeah, you sent me some photos.
Yeah.
They're about as good as the photos you usually send me.
Yeah. Normally a poo or something.
Yeah.
But yeah, so that was that, and I thought, it's not very good. And then as it was basically walking then on blisters, washing your hands with blisters. But I didn't have anything in my mouth. It was just literally my hands and my feet.
Yeah.
So that was a bit
The
of a roll up.
hamstring bothered you for a while, didn't it? One of them was pingy for a while. If I remember right.
I can't remember. Maybe. It's just too much.
Yeah.
Basically, it's just
Without
too much.
any
Not enough prep. And even though, like, I tell you why, it's because I did the half marathon with nothing.
Yeah. I thought
Just stretched. Like, because I was saying to the lads at the time, I was like, I reckon I could do a half marathon, or I reckon a body should be able to do a half marathon just by doing mobility and activation. So if you had a decent core and you could activate stuff when you wanted to, and not go sloppy, which is, when you watch like people's running technique fail, it's sloppy because they're weak. So I said, well, if you're mobile enough and you're stable enough, you should just be able to just run it. I said, well, you can't. But then you can't then just go,
there's a big difference
I'm going
between
to stick double on the top and then do it. Probably could. Okay, we probably could. To me, I think I went out a little bit fast. And I started out with like rash guard on and leggings and stuff. And which is cold, because it was cold to start.
Right.
But by 10 o'clock, it's warm. I didn't plan for that. It's October. So I didn't plan for that. I was like, so I take it off, put kit in your bag and stuff, and I have to carry a water thing. I basically fired in too much sugar too early, messed on my salts up a little bit, and then I was just like, I just do not feel very good. Yeah. And then all I was doing then was eating jelly beans the whole way to the end, and then basically just crashed, which was not the best thing in the world, but it's one of them. You learn from it, don't you?
Yeah.
Don't do another marathon. I have to do another one now.
Yeah.
Just to do it and get it done, I think. But just to know that I can do it.
Yeah. Would you leapfrog it? Would you say, I'm going to go and run a 40-mile mile?
I have to. But the reality of the fact is sometimes I just can't be asked. Sometimes I say, I'm like, yes, I'm 100% going to do that.
Because there's thing coming out your mouth and then you realise
I don't want to do it.
Boring as anything.
Yeah. I don't want to do it. I want to do something else.
Yeah.
It's
not fun. No, there's nothing to get. There's nothing like, great achievement.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah. It's just discipline to look at train, and all the training is really good for you and it's really beneficial.
And train every day, twice a day, 3 times a day.
You
don't need the discipline there.
The thing is, I'll tell you what it is I want to compete, whereas I know in my own head I can't compete, can't win it.
No.
You can't win it. So like, and everyone goes, yeah, but you compete against yourself and get your own time and stuff. I didn't really do well with that.
And that's a competition you can always win.
Yeah.
You're competing with yourself.
Yeah.
Never understood that.
Yeah, and I got like, I just didn't need to do it. That's the thing. I didn't need to do it.
No.
I want to do stuff that I like jiu-jitsu. So at the minute, I want to compete jiu-jitsu all the time because I like it. But as soon as I stop liking it, I'll still do a bit of jiu-jitsu. But I just want to compete. Just take my time.
You go in like waves of that.
Yeah, the waves, everything. It's like,
because there was a little while back there where you were saying you were going to fight.
Yeah.
Is that still happening or?
No, it's the same thing. So like, it's one of them. I know my place.
Mm. The thing about training jits and any striking is you start to train, you start to get better, you start to like get over people in the gym, and then you think, well, where is my place in the world? How do I compare to some other people? So you do get that little issue of like, let's have a fight.
Yeah, I mean, like, this is fucking computer, but yeah, I mean, like, it's true, but I didn't need to.
No, you don't.
If I was going to be good at anything, if I was going to compete at a really high level of anything, stay playing football, playing cricket, and really give that a nudge. But in reality, I'm not fucking good enough at them either. Not to make like.
Was that a hard decision to make?
No.
Because you've talked about that in the past, like when you were younger. Were you
16? Yeah, 16. Come back from like
tryouts or something, wasn't it?
Yeah, come back and I was like, fucking hell, I'm not as good as that. You have to be aware, like, you know, I'm really self-aware. It's easy for me to go, I'm really good. Man, I got a big ego. Yeah. I know when I'm really good at stuff.
No, we haven't known.
I know when I'm good at stuff, but I also know like when I'm not as good as I think I am, or as I portray I am sometimes. Like,
and if you could get there,
what do you mean?
Do you ever like see a path where like I'll do that?
Yeah, with everything. Same with this.
So there was you saw no path with football where it's like
you just come to it, and by that sort of age,
there's other things.
Yeah, and lots of people are assholes. That's honestly, like, lots of people are assholes, and like you start then to see different people as well. So then you start going to a rugby club. The blokes at a rugby club are a lot different than blokes at a football club.
Yeah.
So it comes a stage of like, what do you really want? Money. Because you're young, so you want money. You want nice clothes. You want to take birds out. You want to do bits and pieces. So where can you make money with the least amount of effort? Go work. It's the easiest place to go work. Go work for somebody at a rugby club. They've always got work. They're always helping you with stuff. But you go to a football club, it's different.
Yeah.
And also, we used to play football, and people would wait at the bar till 6 o'clock to get a brown envelope with some money in and go. So 6:05 is nobody there. You think this is a club.
Yeah. Where's the team?
With no
difference seemed to be the egos in football were just like so competitive.
It's not. They're not competitive. They are competitive because everyone wants to win. But they're
put it like this: rugby clubs, it seems like a lot more camaraderie.
Yeah.
Rather than football team seems like, just in my outside opinion, seems like a whole bunch of individuals get shoved in a team and want to win, whereas a rugby team seems like a whole group of lads who become cohesive and go out as a team.
Yeah, I think that basically comes more from, I would imagine, I don't know the statistics or whatever, but I'd imagine if you looked at all the rugby clubs, like even in this area, Bristol, and you looked at how many of the family have gone through the same rugby club.
Yeah.
And then you have a look at how many of the family go for the same football club for a long period of time. They played like an alright standard of football. Different manager every year or every other year. Yeah. Different players every year. So like, how close can you get? Whereas when you go to a rugby club, you might get the main bulk of the people, from the chairman to the first team captain to second team, third team, whatever. They're like a very similar, close knit group of people that have been involved in the club for like a long time. Same thing. So they're involved a long time. So then when it comes to like bringing new players in, it might be 1, 2.
Yeah.
And it's normally they know someone from somewhere. It's different the higher level you go.
Like, yeah, sure.
Like if you're at a good level, then you go wherever the money is and you go, or you either get to the top of the level and it's like, I should imagine it'd be quite ruthless, quite cutthroat, you drop down in levels. For basically, for money, wherever you want to go.
My contention was that football is a sport that you can either play on your own or play in a smaller group. Whereas it's very difficult to like practice rugby on your own, or in very small groups.
Yeah, I mean, like
there's only so many times you can plow through your best friend.
Yeah, I suppose like the ones that if you watch like the sort of the absolute best top level rugby players, they practice their individual skill.
Right.
It's like for me, the best sort of players would be a 10, 9 or 10. But they've got individual skills that they can practice on their own. They can get a bag of balls and kick. Pass all day. You know, it's much more difficult for a really, really good 7 to do stuff on his own.
It's
hard for him.
That was my idea, though. Like the evolution of why people go into football, why kids generally go into football and go into rugby. It's like, you know, if you're the average 7-year-old playing in your back garden,
what do you play in the playground? They didn't give you a rugby ball.
That's because you don't want to get.
It's just one of them.
Like I said. It's only so many times you can play through your best.
But like if you turn up and everyone give you boxing gloves or a tennis racket, so if no one give you a football, so you went to a playground and they gave you everyone a tennis racket and a tennis ball, probably play tennis. It's hard. What else do you need? Well, you need rackets, you need balls, you need a net. Because when you play football, you need a football and a jumper. Like you don't need anything else. And even that you don't need. If you've got a wall, that's your goal net. If you've got 2 trees, that's your goal net. So. Like I say, accessibility was kind of my contention. Whether it's that, it's easy to learn. You can be shit at football and still play. Whereas you can't really get away with being really bad at rugby and still get a game anywhere.
Really,
because you're danger to yourself and everyone else, aren't you? Whereas you know, if you're a footballer, we just stick you up front out of the way and no worries, or stick you at the back out of the way. Or stick you in goal like I was. You know? So you work it like that, but I don't know. But like I watch now, and it's transfer day today. So it's the transfer deadline day today.
And they all come out with new tattoos.
I was watching it in the barbers, and you're watching it. You're like, the amount of money is unbelievable.
The figures seem crazy.
It don't make any sense to me because I look at them and I think you are a bad footballer. Like I wouldn't have you in my team. You're worth 90 million quid.
Well, who was that? Was it Balotelli? Absolutely incredible player, but like couldn't get on with anybody in the team, so he kept getting left out. Like, but when you see him when he touches the ball, he's just golden. But
then those people get found out at the top level. I think if you did that at a rugby club, I think you'd find that out at grassroots level. You're a dick. So no one plays with you. I've been around people like that. I think they're really good, but you're an asshole. And that's why you don't get anywhere. Because you're an asshole. You're hard to coach. You're hard. You know.
To your point, if there's already an established team there with an established support staff and all the rest of it. Good luck getting any further.
I mean, like even at like the crusty level that we played, just knocking about and stuff, you can tell that there's players there that are like far superior to everyone else. But they're hard working training, which then makes them hard work on Saturday, which means they fall out of everyone, which means no one wants to fucking play with them. When you score, you're like, what up? Whereas when somebody else scores, you're like, nice, good job there. Let's have a beer. That's the other thing, like. People have a beer after rugby. It's like a thing. Like Chico used to say all the time, he's like, oh, rugby beer. True. Especially like a few years ago. It's like you still got that. It's the social bit. What do you do to be social in this country? You drink. So,
pub. Social club.
Exactly. So you played for a little bit, and then all of a sudden you're in the pub, and you think, well, got 2 social elements there. Whereas a lot of footballers do go to pub. A lot of football fans go to pubs, but it's like I didn't even like being in a pub for the football fans.
No.
When the World Cup's on, so the belters chucking beer everywhere. I'm like, you're a fucking idiot. Do you know what I mean? Like, beer everywhere. I'm like, it's like
the ball went in the net.
Yeah, man, it's like £8 a pint in town or whatever. We're skint, man. You go to the rugby club and
fine.
I think like people are mega knowledgeable as well about both sports, but when it comes to football, then obviously these are more people fucking row it, essentially, and this like weird thing of why I support them, so I'll whack you in the face if you don't support them, right?
They're a bunch of grapes. Seen the CCTV footage. It was when City played Leeds.
Yeah.
It was a few years back, fair few years back now. They ended up going all over the place, going from pub to pub, just filling them in.
I can't grasp it. Like, we were in Bali, so we went to Bali. And I was sat next to, we were watching New Zealand and Australia play rugby. I was sat next to, no one, it was New Zealand and, no one, it was Australia, South Africa. That's what it was. And I was sat next to two guys from New Zealand. What was it? No, it might have been New Zealand, Australia. It was New Zealand, Australia, and I was sat next to two South
cricket,
Africans.
Wasn't it?
No, it wasn't. That's what it was. It was New Zealand, Australia.
You were watching Randolph fights going on.
Yeah. It was New Zealand, Australia playing rugby, and I was sat next to two South African dudes.
Right.
Now, you can have a full conversation there.
Yeah.
Because we are essentially impartial.
Yeah.
Because but we can appreciate what's going on.
Yeah.
Whereas it's really hard to have, like, say, Scotland were playing Ireland, and you're sending it to a French bloke.
Everybody's got an opinion.
Yeah, they have got an opinion, but there's not a whole lot of conversation to be had. It's weird. It's a weird thing. It's different people, but
considering, I mean, football is the biggest sport in the world globally.
But yeah, but for the same reasons, it's easy to play. It's easily accessible, you know. And there's games all the time, so people get to watch it. So I did it. I watched it. I was like, I want to be like Peter Schmeichel. I want to be like that. Whereas,
showing your age.
Yeah, but
everybody's like the manager.
Yeah, but that was the only time they were good then. Back then, I watched that Man United team now, and I think terrible.
Hey, I'm going to show my age. It was Liverpool and Bruce Grobbelaar was in goal. Yes, Steve McManaman and Jan Mulvey.
Yeah. But yeah,
Jan Mulvey, when you could be fat and still play football.
That's my dream.
I'm like, I've got the Jan Mulvey build. I reckon I could be an elegant passer of the ball.
That's why DC is my favourite. Yeah, I'm all for a bloke in trousers and tucking his jumper in.
No, Roy Nelson, too far.
Yeah, I can't.
Too far.
I can't.
You got a mullet.
The mullet. The mullet.
You got 5 bellies on you, and they're all jiggling.
Yeah, that ain't for me. That is not for me. Who have you got? DC or Steve?
It's a tough one. My heart obviously says DC. Obviously. However, I don't think Stipe's going to give him any breathing this time.
Yeah.
I think he sticks him on the end of a jab, moves round, just wears him out.
I don't think he gets worn out.
Maybe not, but I think he just keeps him on the end of his punches this time round.
Yeah. I hope. What I'm hoping is that they go all 5. DC wins. They both retire.
Why Stipe retire?
Just retire, innit? He don't speak all that well, does he? Sounds like he's been punched a lot.
It sounds like it's coming through a gravel pit.
And he's the best. Like, let's be honest. He's the best heavyweight. Apart from King. Who else has he got to fight after?
Who's seen King been doing pro wrestling?
Yeah. Well, I don't know whether that's just like a little Mexican thing that just generate a bit of money.
Right.
Yeah, just like because it is Mexico, and it's just like earn a little bit of money, keep your face in.
But like, what's the thing that professional wrestling's really known for? Keeping your body in really good shape, not getting any knocks, and definitely strict drug testing.
But
known for all those things.
But if you are King and your body's already pretty battered, you might as well take no head trauma, aren't you? If you're relatively battered anyway.
But like the more we find out about concussion, you don't have to get hit in the head directly. It's impact.
The difference between
and there's an awful lot of impact.
There is, but there is. I don't know. I'm not a pro wrestler, but I'd imagine a 4-inch glove don't really make a lot of sound.
Especially when there's 265 pounds behind.
towards sort of the end of my career.
I'd start.
It's easy stuff to
But
do.
don't leave the door open. This is my issue with it. He's like, no, I'm not done with my MMA career. I'm going to come back.
He's in a weird place. So imagine he didn't
Because he
lose.
can't win and he doesn't lose.
Yeah, I mean, but imagine if he didn't lose against
Ghana.
Yeah, in Ghana.
He'd be right back in there. But
who's he going to fight?
Dos
Stipe.
Santos every other weekend.
So yeah, people like that, they just want to win the belt. So you got Ngannou beats him. Then you got arguably Stipe. Then your teammate for the belt.
Yeah.
So you can't win the belt.
Yeah.
So it's like
That's why he went down to 205 in the first place, wasn't it?
there you go. Whereas now he
Because
doesn't
Kane
make
was
it.
the champ and he wasn't
Exactly.
fighting.
Well,
Now
yeah.
he has to hold on to towels to make that win.
Yeah. So yeah, now so it's like, if you're Kane, you might as well wait for DC to bow out, see if Stipe gets it, come back.
I get it, especially when they're their age, their size and their age. They're coming to the end. Like, just wait around for the money fights.
Yeah.
Wait around for Brock Lesnar to come out and piss on.
Yeah, but then it's one of them. Like the UFC is weird because they sort of like, everyone wants to fight money fights now.
Mm.
Yeah, everyone. Why would you not?
Yeah,
you're a prize fighter.
Yeah,
make the rankings good enough so that you've got to be the top of the top. So if the top fights make the top money, people would want to win. But if you can have a really good contract, 5 fights, 3 fights, and then go, oh well, I'm going to make £800,000.
And by the way,
Overeems.
all their contracts are different.
Yeah,
it's not like there's not a
That's
standard contract. You listen to Bespin talk on this podcast, and he has a different opinion of a lot of the people who come out and say about their contracts. Oh, I didn't get this, I didn't get that. He's like, you always looked after me.
Yeah, of course. You got it's the same.
You do. Contract. You negotiate.
Yeah, of course.
And like any product, this is not a UFC thing. This is a money thing. You got any product that you can sell, you push the price up.
Of course.
And if it still sells, you push the price up again.
Of course.
It's being sold for the UK and Europe. Of course. Let's face it, and Europe. The one place it didn't sell, ironically, Australia.
Yeah.
People just wanted to see him get filled in.
Yeah.
But the guy can name his own. Like, if you're not selling anything, you can.
Seems like if you're like
Nate Diaz. Nate Diaz didn't shift a needle for ages.
Yeah. And then it's the same as if you're Ryan Faber, you can fight on an undercard. You could headline an undercard.
And he has done.
Yeah, because the name
fight Jimmy Rivera on the undercard.
He lost, didn't he?
He did.
Yeah.
Jimmy Rivera's a good fighter.
But then Uriah's like the company man. You know, he's
WEC boy.
Yeah, but then he does a lot of stuff, or seems to do a lot of stuff for UFC. I don't know. But it seems like that.
Yeah.
And he's got a UFC gym, and he's got this and that. And
he's got other businesses.
Smart dude.
He's got other businesses. There's no way he's not getting paid.
No.
So it's only those people that moan and shout about it. They're just not getting paid because they're not smart enough to get paid.
It's the same as any other job.
Exactly.
If you looked around and everyone else is making more money than you, or somewhere else.
Yeah.
Or
it's not everyone else. It's you.
Yeah. Get better at your job. Do you know? I don't know. I didn't really understand a lot of the money thing. I was reading the other day about Machida. They give Machida $100,000 win bonus or something, but they only disclosed it as something else. They disclosed it as one figure, but they're actually giving him another figure.
Yeah, they do that in UFC all the time.
Yeah, they can do whatever they want. I don't know why people get bent up about it.
Yeah, exactly.
Like if it was my firm,
yeah,
you pay you what I want to pay you.
Man, you work for me. I paid people whatever I wanted to.
Exactly.
Within the confines of the law.
Yeah, which is like, so they can pay whatever they want. If it's a bonus, it's a bonus.
Absolutely. And your bonus doesn't have to look like anybody else's bonus.
No. It's just like Conor. People get mad at Conor. You're like, people didn't even know what the UFC was.
The sport.
Yeah, people didn't even know what the UFC was. Like, people still say, "Oh, you train UFC."
Yeah. In this modern age,
do you know
25 years on.
Yeah, so that tells you all you need to know, that people are still fucking, not all together up together. What's going on? If you get someone like that, they transcend sport.
Yeah. They don't know UFC, but they do know Conor McGregor is.
Yeah, and like people are boxing. You know, if you didn't know anyone else in boxing, you know Floyd, you know Muhammad Ali. It's the two people that go outside of boxing. Some people don't know Pacquiao is. I know people think, oh yeah, you would now, but some people don't.
Yeah, and that changes around the world, by the way, because go anywhere near the Philippines and that guy's like a god. Apparently.
Yeah, but it's the same as like One. So you watch One FC.
Yeah.
People say that One FC's not got good fighters. One FC's got amazing fighters,
and it's got the biggest market.
But all the names are applicable to the people that live on that side of the world. And like, yeah,
that might be a Mortal Kombat.
Yeah, but they have like DC goes there to fight. DJ goes there to fight. Regis.
Yeah, hard time.
We don't headline it. We don't headline the shows because why would you? Got bigger stars over there.
Yeah.
We don't know all these Korean pop stars.
Yeah, that K-pop thing.
Yeah.
That K-pop thing's going mental, eh?
Korean people know it, but it's like that's what I like here. I like One FC much more because I get to see fighters that I don't get to see. It's amazing. And I like the local shows. Like, go and watch an MMA show and there's 1K1, Times. Yeah. They've now done that so well that you actually want to watch it. So you're watching it, and the best thing is free. Watch it on the app.
Yeah, sure.
It's always nearly always on the Friday afternoon. The shows normally. Watch it all. But you can watch like I think they even had a grappling thing the other day. Just grappling.
Straight grappling.
The only thing I'm a bit weird on. I'm not sure how much I like the Muay Thai fights with 4-inch gloves.
Okay.
I like the big gloves
on a Muay Thai fight.
Yeah.
Because how much do they punch that?
It's not so much punching. I should imagine it'd be a thing of blocking. It's a defensive thing.
Yeah.
So people, it's very kicky.
Yeah.
It's going to be very kicky. Yeah. But they almost fight further away.
Do they?
You watch Thailand's are really close, but they got big gloves on.
Yeah. Well, their feet are very close.
Yeah. Whereas now it seems that the distance is much further.
Lots of kicking.
They got really good. The English side's amazing.
Okay.
Jonathan Hegarty. Yeah, it's Hegarty. He's amazing. He lost the other day, but he's good. Really good.
It's funny that Muay Thai's not more popular.
Yeah, I mean, I suppose it's the same thing, isn't it? Like, who's going to teach it here? You know,
you can throw a stone in it, a Muay Thai kick.
Yeah, now. But imagine like when we were little, everyone did taekwondo.
We all watched kickboxing.
Yeah, but everyone did taekwondo. When you were young, you did taekwondo or you did karate because it was the easiest thing to get a belt in. That's the other thing.
Yeah.
Get belts.
Buying your belts, yeah.
You can get belts, whereas you turn up, especially like now, Muay Thai stuff. I don't know whether they even do belts. But,
but they shouldn't be.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know how it works, but like everyone wears shorts, shin guards. It's not a huge amount of progression. Like it's not a huge amount of like, oh, here's your certificate.
Yeah.
Here's your
you are now
your
better
belt.
than you were.
Exactly. Which is now why I think jiu-jitsu is taking off so much, and also why jiu-jitsu is probably gonna go the same way as other traditional martial arts because it's too easy to get. It's too easy to make a good business out of it.
Yeah,
that's the thing.
Yeah. When the money comes in, it does corrupt it.
Yeah, I mean, just at the minute, it's good enough because there's still that element of we don't hand out belts because we're really good. So we want the best blue belts. We want the best purple belts. So we'll hold everyone back. We sandbag everyone basically. And then
isn't that where the competitions keep it honest? Because if you're not a blue belt,
what about if you don't want to compete? Like you come in here and just fill everyone in at blue belt, and then like or a brown belt. Or
don't look at me like that.
Yeah, come in and fill everyone in. Do you know? It's like I don't know. It's like when you do like when I watch like karate and stuff like that, you're like, oh, there's 15 black belts on in the gym, and I look around.
And half of them are 12.
Yeah, they're like 10 years old. You know, you're not a black belt.
Yeah, because I could fill you in right now.
You're not a black belt. That's it. Like you're not dangerous in any way.
Yeah.
Like you are not dangerous. Yeah. You're only dangerous to other 12-year-olds. That's it. And people that are younger and smaller. Like you're not dangerous. Whereas if you're jiu-jitsu black belt, you're dangerous. You know. So that's worth to me. That's worthy of a black belt.
Yeah.
But when the money comes in, are people going to start to look at it like, oh, well, we got 15 black belts on the mat. I'm going to go train there. I'm going to go train there.
Yeah.
And then after like 6 weeks,
there has been a bit of that anyway.
Yeah, but at the minute it's still quite nice that they still got we got 15 brown belt killers on the mat, and you look around, you're like, there's not many black belts, and nah, because we hold everyone back, it's not quite good enough.
Yeah.
So there is that, and I do understand why people would do it as a business. I can understand because it's perfect. The belt system is absolutely perfect.
Yeah.
If you pay X amount of money and come for X amount of weeks, you will get a reward. A reward, be it a stripe or a belt or.
Like,
you know what I mean?
Jiu-jitsu is one of those strange things that doesn't work like that. It's like there's no katas to learn. So like I could learn all the katas in karate and get my belt.
Yeah.
But it doesn't mean that I know karate any better. It doesn't mean that if I was to compete in karate, I would be able to beat anybody.
Yeah.
But I still got my belt.
Yeah.
Whereas Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, you get found out real quick. If somebody gave you a purple belt too quick, it's pretty obvious.
Yeah.
Pretty quick.
Yeah.
But then there's no quantitative terms there either.
No.
So there's nothing you can say A plus B equals C. There's nothing like
I know what you're saying. But I mean, sometimes like we even have people come here, purple belt, and I roll and I'm like, I just fucking beat you there. And I didn't have to put that much effort in. Not really. I'm not that good. You know? So I think there is an element that people do get. But then that being said, we've also had people coming here, white belts, and I think, Christ almighty.
Yeah.
But then they're like, oh, well, I did MMA or I did judo.
I've been a traditional jiu-jitsu black belt for 10 years or something.
So they've got it somewhere else. But it's weird sport. Did you see now that they're testing?
Yeah.
They're testing at Worlds, yeah. So Bouchesha put a thing up the other day, a little video, like obviously a little dig at everyone, but a little video.
Galval went,
ooh, yeah, you put a video up going like,
if you're listening, Galval.
Put a thing up saying like, all the black belt, professional black belts, please check your emails now. And then he put his email up from USADA saying they didn't obviously piss hot. And said it has your favourite black belt, put their USADA thing up. And he was anywhere seen. So I don't know. And then all of a sudden, people are dropping out of competitions here, there, and everywhere. They've not been injured for 10 years and now they've got bad knees. Which is a weird, I don't know. It's a weird one with jiu-jitsu because I would imagine just from the origin of what goes on. That
we've been around enough talk in the back rooms to know
there's definitely
some people
find supplements.
Opportune times to.
But then it's the same thing. Is how do you regulate that? You can't regulate that. It's too many competitions. Many competitions. No. You can't just say, well, we're just gonna the IBJJF. We're just gonna test that. Right, and then
we're all going to compete with someone else.
Yeah.
Naga.
I know, or Eddie Bravo's thing, or whatever. That's not saying everyone's fucking pissing hot on their things, but it's the easiest way around it. You know, like
I don't know. The thing is, if someone's going to cheat, like let them cheat. What are you going to do? Stop it. There's always going to be. Always going to be the people trying to catch the cheater. Is always going to be one step behind.
100%.
Always going to be
100%.
And it's jiu-jitsu at the end of the day. You're not taking people's lives. You're not taking people's livelihoods. You know?
No. This is the thing. Tap.
And
that's hard to say.
And having a shed load of steroids in your system doesn't make you any better at a break choke.
Yeah. But if you're both really, really high level, not even high level, if you're both of the same level,
yeah,
and one's got a little bit more than the other,
yeah, I get it,
and it's not even just physiological, psychological as well.
Yeah, there's a bit of that, and there's also the thing of improved recovery. I think a lot of these people are taking things like EPO and those sorts of things for the improved recovery aspect, because it is such a demand on the body to train day in, day out and get better day in, day out and not stagnate. Those people probably do get better quicker. But
Yeah, I mean, again, jits is such a coach-led sport. Although you can like try things, I watch this. There's always an influence from somewhere.
100%.
Someone's got the influence from somewhere, and then they progress. It's really hard to.
Yeah, you
just
learn from
improve.
everyone. It's one of the
course.
rare things where you learn from
Yeah.
every single person.
Exactly. So even with the juicing, you still need it. You still need a coach. You still need to be seen, or you still need to take inspiration from somewhere else. Do you know what I mean? It's just different than sort of sports like cycling. So sports where they're like, there's a lot of drugs, weightlifting, cycling, stuff like that, where it's just 1% is such a massive difference.
Yeah.
Because they're all, although you can obviously coach these sports, after getting on the bike and riding it, there ain't an awful lot to coach. Do you know what I mean? It's just different ways. There's just different ways to train.
Yeah.
To train to get the optimal performance out of their bodies. In terms of like skill, like I'm not a fucking professional cyclist. I don't know.
No.
But I would imagine
get on the bike and go.
That and that when you go in a corner, it's pretty. You know what I mean?
Pretty standard.
Yeah.
Pretty standard fare, isn't it?
The rest of it is just literally practice and having some bollocks that you know I'm going to hit this corner.
Having no bollocks.
Yeah.
Sitting on that saddle.
You get down the hill and just being able to go, well, I know I'm brave enough to hit that. I can hit the bottom of that corner, no problem. Or having the nuts to go, right, well, I know this is a 1.6 kilometre climb.
Yeah.
I'm going to climb all of it, top it like back.
Yeah. And this is when I go.
Exactly. So that's the thing. It's almost tactical.
Yeah.
Rather than like
well, that weird velodrome thing where they like played like kiss chase.
Yeah, real slow.
Real slow. And then go,
yeah.
I'm going! Yay!
Again,
pedal at the clappers.
That's tactical, you know?
Yeah.
Like,
we used to do that as kids. I'd be brilliant at that.
Yeah. Yeah. I've never been to a velodrome. Never ever been on
No.
Never. Didn't even know.
No, I didn't do a velodrome. We were just in the park, like cycling around one another.
Yeah.
For ages. I'm cycling now. Ooh. I'm out of here.
That's probably an insight into your.
Ground that one straight to a hole.
Yeah. Decent. Yeah, it's decent. But yeah, like you know, some sports you need to be coached. You need to look at it from the outside in. Some sports are done on feel. So I feel like track cycling is probably done on feel. You know, like when I want to go, I'm going to go.
Yeah. And your training is there to support.
Yeah. Whereas obviously then the coach looks at it from the outside and goes, well, this is probably where you should be going based on
your metrics
or whatever. So people get, or it seems to me, especially within, you know, strength and conditioning, like the emphasis is massively on numbers. And I understand that. But a lot of those sort of sports, to me, to do with feel. Same with running, like be it sprint distance or long distance, it's the same thing. It's like you know your body can do it, but you just got to know when. Yeah. This is my chance to go. Like a Mo Farah thing. Well, I'm going to go 2 laps earlier than everyone else. It's down to them to keep with me. And if they don't keep with me, I'm off. Yeah. Or you sit back and then wait and then go for it.
Whereas jiu-jitsu is very, I think what you're saying is very much skills-led.
Yeah, skills-led. I mean, you've got to feel. When you're there, you can only do what you feel. You know? Like, it's all right going, like, I watched some of the Eddie Bravo warm-ups. And I was like, that's unbelievable. But what happens if I stop? That whole sequence of 10, 15 moves. I stopped, didn't roll with you. End the sequence. Yeah. So you can see, like, I find that sometimes when I watch, not so much the boxers now, but the MMA boys, you see they hit too many pads. Hit loads of pads. So they're still throwing their combination. And mate, he was gone. It's over here. Or he's already struck, or he's already been taken down. And he's still throwing the same combo. Not reacting.
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Too many shots. It's too much.
MMA striking though, isn't it? MMA striking is one of those horrible ones where it's like you just don't seem to spend enough time in that zone to make you as good as a boxer, for example.
Yeah. It's too much to look at.
Too much to learn.
Yeah.
And I don't think a lot of the MMA coaches are accomplished enough strikers to be able to develop then strikers.
I don't know. I mean, I think to me, it's like, especially now, it seems to be getting better. To me, it seems to be getting better now that people are now becoming MMA coaches. Because people didn't really like that at the start. People were like, you're going to see a Muay Thai coach from Muay Thai. You're going to see a
travel this distance, travel this,
Whereas, and people, it's almost like, oh, well, he's a MMA coach. He's fucking clueless then. You're like, well, now it's a bit, and it's the same with the fighters. Yeah. Like, I can remember having
the best fighters are the ones that do MMA.
Yeah.
The specialists now, are gone.
Yeah, now. But there was a time where the Gracies were the best in jiu-jitsu. So they finished everyone because nobody else knew what jiu-jitsu was. And then it moved on. And then Leo, like the karate guys, won. Chidas and stuff like that. And you're like, that's because nobody knows the rings. They can't work out where the feet are. Whereas now it's like, they're good everywhere. They're good everywhere. And that's
the fights this weekend are a prime example of that. You see, like, you've got the old guard, Robbie Lawler, fighting Colby Covington. Now, I'm not on the Covington hype train at all.
Yeah.
But that boy put in a performance on the weekend. And it was like, well, if you start striking with me, I'm going to grapple.
Yeah.
And as soon as you start getting grapple heavy, I'm going to strike. And I'm just going to strike. And as soon as you plant your feet, I'm going to move around.
Yeah.
The second you start moving, I'm going to plant my feet. His whole game was just MMA.
Yeah.
There was no wrestling. There was no. It wasn't separated at all.
Yeah.
And it was beating fair and square.
Yeah.
From just doing that.
Yeah. I mean, like, it was considered wrong to do that, but now it's like that's the done thing. So it's got to be somewhere else. The sport's evolved now that it's a sport as itself. As itself.
Yeah, because back in the day, MMA fighters would do kickboxing, and they would do Muay Thai fights, and then they
come from something. So you get like really good grappler. Like, you should do UFC, man.
Yeah,
you should go into
UFC. All the wrestlers, wouldn't it?
Yeah, like you should be an MMA fighter. You should go into UFC and you'll win. It's like, whereas now everyone's a bit better, which is good, I think, because now the sport is a standalone. Yeah, which then makes other people want to do the sport. Because like years ago, even though I think, I'm really shit at boxing, I'm really shit at kickboxing, I'm like, you don't want to be an MMA fighter then. Whereas now, you go into MMA class, they teach you striking for MMA. Because it's not, I like it
but
now as well.
That's more specific. What you just said there is specific. Striking for MMA.
Yeah.
And that's the important thing. It's like, you then go to a boxing class and get taught by boxing by an MMA fighter. Yeah. It's not the same.
No.
It's just not the same.
Well, it's the same. I hold pads in air every now and again, and you'll hear people say, "Oh, my boxing coach didn't do it like that." Like, I'm not a boxer, am I?
Yeah.
Like, we're around MMA fighters every day.
Yeah. So
they stand different. Stand slightly square.
100%.
Do you know what I mean? So I could train with, I was with Mick the other day. So Mick was holding the pads for me. He's like, "You can't do this shot like I do it because you're too square."
Yeah. Which
is good. And as it was,
he knows.
Yeah, but I was in a boxing class, so I was like, yeah, but for me, he's like, yeah, but this is boxing, isn't it? I was like, well, yeah, it is, yeah. So you have to change your feet. Where if it is for MMA, they have to adjust. And I suppose like people like Freddie Roach now are starting to go both.
Yeah.
So he started to work with GSP, work with Anderson Silva, work with God, who's the other one?
Working with Aaron Pico.
Aaron Pico. That was probably the one I was speaking of. Not Kevin Lee, is it?
It's
Aaron Pico.
Bellator.
Yeah, So the same thing.
But he came from boxing, didn't he?
Yeah, but he's an amazing wrestler. He's amazing at everything.
Olympic wrestler or something.
So yeah, amazing at everything.
But he keeps losing. Finds a way to lose.
Yeah, because he's. To me, he fights to impress.
Yeah.
So he's almost like.
The weird thing is he keeps getting knocked out. He's got more skills than that.
Yeah.
He's just saying like
because he
can't put it all together.
Well, I don't know if it's that or that he's just too keen.
Yeah, there's a bit of that.
Yeah, he just wants to fight. You become
a
Gilbert Melendez. You become Gilbert Melendez or Diego Sanchez, where like if you win, you
win
get
spectacular.
Yeah, and you get big money and big plaudits. Where if you lose, you still fought really, really well, but you lost.
Maybe you should retire.
Yeah, whereas like,
well, I mean, they're asking for Pico to retire. He's like 26 or something.
Yeah, but he got fucking banged.
Yeah,
big
few
knockouts.
times. And he lost his debut, didn't he?
Yeah. Then he come back. Then he won 2 or 3.
Yeah.
And then he lost to that lad the other day. The other day, probably about 6 months ago.
Yeah.
And he was winning that, and he caught the lad loads.
Yeah.
And then just done. Yeah, he basically did what everyone does. He done what, if it was me, I would have done exactly the same thing. I would have thought, well, I'm winning this. I am absolutely dominating this. And then get
He's
caught.
mine. Yeah.
So it's like, I don't know. It's whether it's, he's changed camps now. He's down with Thingy Jackson.
Is he really?
Yeah. He's still got. I don't know what they do with the Revuka thing, RVCA thing. He's still sponsored, but he's not training with like Perillo and that. I didn't see it anyway. Seems like he's at Jackson. I don't know. But then Jackson's team's weird team as well, because they had everything, and then now they don't seem to have as many champions. Still people in the mix, but not as many.
Sada.
What? Yeah, it could be that. But then saying that, they got the best, arguably the best fighter ever, still doing stuff.
It's just curious the amount of really good fighters that have left that camp. Yeah, I find that a bit weird.
Yeah, well, I mean, it's like, it's one of them.
I get
how much can they? Yeah, how much can people have to offer? It's the same as anything. Like you go back to your rugby football thing. People leave. Get offered money, they get offered different things. Yeah. People move across country for some other reason.
I think that's the dirty little secret of training, especially UFC training, big gyms. It's like they do get paid sometimes to move. Of course. It's like, yeah, how many people know that though?
Like, if someone was going to pay me to train,
100%.
It's still good enough facility.
Team Elevation, they were paying everybody, just poaching everybody, and then suddenly it comes along.
And then Thingy, what is it? Black Zillion, same thing.
Black Zillion.
Loads of money. What's the other one? Muscle Farm thing. They all seem to go to Muscle Farm for a bit, and then they all, you know. So I don't know.
And then those gyms collapse, yeah.
So I don't know. I don't know. I'm not good enough to know.
No, I'm not. I'm not insider enough. I just hear the little snippets.
Yeah, so I don't know. The honest answer is I don't know.
You hear those little snippets, and they're very hushed tones, and you just like think, I wonder how much of that information is actually out there.
Don't know how much they want you to know.
Exactly.
You know, and then because it becomes a weird thing. Whereas, especially imagine 2 years ago, everywhere that TJ trained was the best place ever. This is hot.
Yeah.
Now all of a sudden everything's fucking really quiet. The S&C coach was meant to be amazing.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Washed his hands right quick of him, didn't he?
Didn't hear very much. Like even Ban Ludwig, you don't hear an awful amount now. I don't know. I don't know. So.
And he just set up a new place as well.
Who?
In Colorado. Ludwig. Didn't he move again?
I don't know, mate. I don't. It's one of them. I semi-follow it, but then don't follow it enough. Yeah. But here's the videos are really good.
Yeah.
Really good. Short little like Instagram videos are really good. From Muay Thai.
Yeah, it's super technical.
And he makes it mega easy. So he's a fruit. He obviously is.
Yeah.
Fruitcake, like he's mad.
They all say he's a bit bonkers about it.
He comes across the camera like, crikey, I bet you're.
Yeah. I bet he's.
Yeah.
Like, I bet there's a certain amount of people that really love that kind of coaching, like being shouted at and being admonished and all the rest of it. And then there's a load of people who just go, like Uriah Faber, just go,
yeah,
walk off and go wrestle.
Yeah, it's like that, isn't it? Uriah Faber, it's different. This is the weird thing. This is the thing about being coached and being. What's the other word I'm looking for? Not taught. Taught's the wrong word.
Learned.
Yeah, that's a better word. So like, if you're coached, I'd have to coach you a different way than I would coach.
Yeah.
2 Weses.
Yeah.
Coach you a completely different way than you'd have to coach him. Same. Different people. Rocco, pretty different again.
Yeah.
And then guys that just lift.
You see it. You see it all the time, don't you? You see where, especially in this sort of industry where at some point you're going to find, and if you're not training hard enough, but you're going to find your breaking point.
Yeah.
Now, what spurs you on past that? Is it someone next to you on your 49th push-up screaming in your face about how your dad's no good to you?
But here's my little thing. Some people don't need the push.
Yeah.
And some people don't need to find their break.
Right.
Some people don't need it. Like, I don't need to make you sick to tell you you're good at it. Like, if you're really good, you're really good. Someone like Uriah Faber, it's like, he's been in that environment of training, whether it's for grappling, whether it's for wrestling, whether it's for MMA, in the WAC or in the UFC. So the highest level you could possibly be. You telling me that we need to try and motivate him? Don't know. We have to speak to him and ask him. Do we need to? How do we motivate him?
Yeah.
But it's the thing of like.
But you've been there, haven't you?
Yeah, but he should initiate it. When you get to that level, when you're at that level of a professional, you should initiate it. Like,
what do you mean by initiate?
Like, you should have enough of an input into your training where you go, listen, I know what I'm supposed to do here. I'm very good at this bit. Can you help me with this bit? I'm really good at this bit. I'm really weak at this bit. It's almost like your SWOT analysis. You've got a strength, a weakness, an opportunity, and whatever the P is. I can't remember now. It's off the top of my head. What the fuck is it? SWOT, not a P. T. I can't think now, but like threat. So it's a SWOT analysis. Strength, weakness, opportunity, threat. So that's how you work it out. That's like a real easy thing. When you first come to speak to people, especially people who are like good athletes and very self-aware, they're easy to work with like that. So they'll put down what their strengths are. They'll write down where their weaknesses are. They'll write down where their opportunities are and what the threats are to them progressing.
Yeah, okay.
You find the better the athlete, hopefully, the more they can input. But then you do find people that are ridiculously good athletes but are literally stupid. But then it becomes the thing of you've got piano pushers and piano players. So I couldn't train. Go back to the rugby thing. You probably will get lost now. But I'll go back to the rugby thing. You got.
I know what the rugby egg is called.
You've got like someone like Dan Carter. You think, but he's arguably the best DJ. Yeah, he's arguably the best 10. Him, sort of Johnny Wilkinson, Quake people, them sort of people. You can't fire fucks into them people. They don't need it. They're highly skilled.
Yeah.
They're piano players.
Yeah.
They conduct. You don't fire fucks into them. Grafters is where you get people through. So different. Everyone's slightly different.
But because I'm never going to be the most skilled at anything that I've ever done. So I'm always going to be the sort of grafter level. I always try as much as I can. But again, if you're an inch from my ear, no, not you.
Yeah.
But in the past, I've had trainers an inch from my ear screaming at me. It makes zero difference.
But they should know that straight away. And you should also be able to...
Yeah, but that's of 30 people as well.
It don't matter. They should have got 50 rugby blokes in the field. Some you speak to, some you shout at.
Yeah, okay.
Do you know?
They should know.
Of course, and we should know. You should be able to work out a personality and go, probably needs that.
Yeah.
Or you'd hope he needs that.
Yeah.
And if it doesn't, ask. That's the thing. As a feel, yeah, good. What's this feel like? You know.
Yeah, and you're not listening to what he's saying, you're just listening to how he's saying it.
Yeah, you listen to what they say. But like sometimes I'll go, like if I know I've crawled up somebody's ass, I go, mate, sorry, I didn't mean to crawl up your ass then. Like I was fired up, why did you keep going? And they go, no, I liked it. So they like it, they like that fired up. Someone will go, mate, it's all right. Yeah. Then you know, he's not going to be shouting.
You think, you look at the facial expressions you just pulled, you could have put that on silent.
Yeah, but I got a cartoon face.
I
have a rubber head.
We've both got a cartoon face. Both auditioning for Jim Carrey right now.
Yeah. Like I do have one of them faces. So like, yeah.
But you can see in people what's going on.
Yeah, I think
especially
that's coaching,
and that's what I mean.
That's training as well. So it's coaching, training. That's the two.
But that's what I mean. It's like everybody does get to a point where they're at their limit, or what they think their perceived limit, if you will. And it's where you go as a coach from that point.
Yeah, like even we watched Mana, well, a bit of Mana yesterday, didn't we? The BJ Penn documentary on Mana.
Indeed.
Now he thinks he's never ever reached his potential. It's BJ Penn.
Crazy.
But he's aware. But he's that aware, or he's that driven. He goes, "There's more in there somewhere."
Yeah. But you think, like, we all saw it though, didn't we? Like, it's great when he's smashing Sean Shirk and Carl Uno, and when he went. You think of his real good times where he looked in killer shape with Joe Daddy Stevenson.
Mm-hmm.
He looked like he would never be beaten ever. And then you watch him like all but retire on his stool in a GSP fight.
Yeah, I mean, but then again, it's like.
But then it's GSP.
Yeah, what motivates you? What's behind that? He's capable of doing anything. But what motivates you to get there? What is your little bit of like? What's your defining factor? So we're going to try and find that people. So if he's got a load of stuff going on at home, which then he's probably got some stuff going on at home. Yeah. It's like, well, I wouldn't really be up for it either.
Yeah,
it's a job, isn't it?
That is the weird thing about UFC, and it's like, you're playing. Go back to rugby. You're playing twice a week, once a week, and you train a few times a week, whatever else. You have a bad training session. Fair enough.
Yeah.
You have a bad match. Fair enough. You had a bad match.
Yeah.
You make it up next week.
Yeah. You
might only fight 3 times a year.
Yeah.
You have one bad night in the office, or you've had one bad training camp.
Yeah.
What are you supposed to do? Suddenly, that little number next to your name that said win and loss has changed, and you can't do anything about it.
Yeah. It's a funny thing.
And there's so much riding on that.
Yeah.
Just a bit. It's only when you get to like the
real for that.
Yeah.
If you don't want to be in there on your own, don't be in there.
Yeah, it's true.
It's like
because it's not like BJ Penn didn't have other options,
They all got options. They can all work somewhere else. They can all do anything. There's none of them goes, I have to fight. You do. No, you don't. You might be one of them loose people that loves fighting.
Yeah.
You're still working at McDonald's.
Yeah.
You're still working.
Yeah, but they'll break into a fight at McDonald's. Nobody wants to see people getting head kicked at the line for fries at McDonald's.
No, it's like, I don't know. I fight for this and fight for that. Good, man. You've got motivation wherever you fight for it.
Can you remember John Hathaway?
Yeah.
The British lad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good grappler.
Great grappler. Good athlete as well. Really good athlete.
Tall,
tall, wide.
He trained at thingy with Dan Hardy.
He did, but he was from down south, wasn't he?
I don't know. I've only ever seen the videos and stuff.
I don't know. Trained,
I only ever see the stuff where he's like he and Jim Moorhead, Dan Hardy.
Yeah.
Thingy.
And I apologise to anybody who knows more about this guy than I do, but I'm sure he used to train down on the South Coast.
No idea.
Because he was from Raymond. What was the Brighton lad? He was in the UFC, The Ultimate Fighter. Ginger guy.
Passed now.
Anyway, not important. But like, he obviously spoke very well. He was very well educated. Been in university the whole 9 years. Like, well-to-do family. Like, and he went off to fight. And then you've got like people like they always say, "Oh, the best boxers came from like low-income families and the poorest areas." And it's like, do they always have to come from the poorest areas? Do they always have to? I think have that struggle.
I don't know.
John Hathaway was good.
Yeah,
he was a really good fighter.
I don't know. I mean, I honestly don't know the answer, but I would say in a game like boxing, you've got to be hard. It's got to come from somewhere. That toughness got to come from somewhere.
Okay.
You think
same for Emma?
Yeah, it's not old enough. Do you know what I mean? Like you're listening to stories of people
10 years ago, 3 years ago.
And then you're talking about boxing where they're like, oh, well, we're the hardest people in the like 1940s, 1950s. Everyone's a gangster. Like, well, the sport of MMA is not broadcast that far back, so we don't know. I don't know. The honest answer is I don't know. But it seems now as well, you don't have to be that. How do I word this? You don't have to be that hard to make a lot of money. Whereas before, you'd have to be really hard to make some money in the sport of boxing. Does that make sense?
Yeah, of course.
Not saying that everyone's like not hard. Hard's the wrong word, but I mean like raw, like someone who like lives on the street or something.
Yeah,
like that.
yeah.
Different.
Hungry.
Yeah, like Eubank says it all the time. So like, oh, my son is different because he's not poor.
Yeah.
He's never been poor. So
Yeah,
he's
yeah.
not. He's not got that.
But
poor.
his son's a destroyer.
He's unbelievable. But then we went to listen to him at that London Reel.
Nigel Benn, same thing.
Yeah, but you listen to him, he's like, my son's obsessed.
Yeah.
So he's different.
Yeah.
Just completely different. He's obsessed with the sport. He's obsessed with getting better. But the obsession's like it's not led by wealth.
Yeah.
Or lack of wealth.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
It's that competitive instinct. It's that thing that says I can do a marathon with no training.
Exactly. Yeah. But you could have, but if his dad was a boxer and he didn't want to box, he'd probably do it somewhere else. Whether that be business, whether that be whatever.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah,
but for all we know, he could be, although he's an exceptional boxer, if he gave that up and wanted to be an exceptional house salesman and turn properties over and flip properties, probably do that.
Yeah.
Do you know? Some people
pretty aggressive though, isn't it?
Yeah. Some people just
imagine that turning up at your door. I'm here to sell your house.
But they're like, they've got it. People got it.
Yeah. And I think a lot of that is nature nurture thing. I think. I mean, the one thing that Chris Eubank loves is the sound of his own voice. So I imagine he's spoken quite a lot to his son. I imagine he's dragged that out of him or instilled that in him. It's probably
that London Real thing. It's a day. Went for the day. It was
yeah,
a different thing. Yeah, but I was a bit like I didn't really know what to expect from a Eubank chat. But I thought it was really good.
Really?
Yeah, but then lots of people there didn't like it. They were like, dick, innit? You're like, he is what he is. Like that's the person, you know. That's who you come to listen to.
Sometimes it's hard for successful people to not come off and sound like that.
Yeah.
But if they're talking to you, they're trying to instill something.
Yeah, like it's one of those things. You're either motivated by it, or you're not.
Yeah.
Like people,
or motivated to beat it.
Yeah. You hear people like speak bad about Collins, like he's a fucking bigot. Yeah. Well, yeah. But that I look at that and go, that's decent. Like,
yeah.
But
that's like, because you've modelled your entire life on it.
Yeah. But like I could do that. Do you know what I mean? Like I've had that even before anyone knew Conor McGregor was. I had the red book. I always talk about my red book. My red book is my 1 week plan, my 1 month plan, my 5-year plan. But we're like 4 years in, 4.5. We're nearly there. Do you know? But if when I wrote that for nearly 5 years ago now, and it said he's not gonna have a gym, he's not gonna have a dog, he's not gonna have a missus that you go for walks with the dog in the morning, and it said something like, I'm gonna have 6 properties. I'm going to make £10,000 a month income. That could have been it. That could have been the goal. So that's where I'd follow that.
That dog's not that cute.
I like the dog. But yeah,
knows how we left him. This is completely out.
She knows. But yeah, so it's like, I don't know. Some people, the woo bit, the bit of like, to see it to believe.
Yeah. There's a lot of people who don't like that.
But
I will probably count myself as one of them.
But you just got. I look at that as if I create an opportunity, you've got to take it. And that's the way I look at lots of things. If there's an opportunity there and you don't take it, or you don't exhaust it, that's the thing. I make mistakes with business and stuff like that, and getting especially like we talk about the gym because it's easier for me.
Yeah.
Like with venues and stuff. Well, I've done stuff and gone, well, we're fucking set here. And then we're not set. I'm like, fuck. Well, we learn from it and move on. And then there's like stuff with income, like with fighters, with big fights. It was like we're set. Me and him would be set, and it doesn't happen. You're like, I was banked on that.
Yeah.
So I fucked up. So my opportunity was there, but for whatever reason, we didn't do our little bit behind the scenes to make sure that the opportunity paid off.
Yeah.
You know, and in hindsight, maybe they did pay off because now we're in a far better place than what we would have been if we were sat in some shitty little box room.
Yeah.
You know,
In somebody else's gym.
Exactly. Whereas now we're here and we're doing stuff. But like, I even look back at the DeFranco stuff. So Joe DeFranco, like, he's like, oh, I started off in my little box storage closet. He says it all the time. 500 square foot storage closet. So I looked at that and gone,
500 square foot.
yeah, storage closet. It's America and it's different. So he's like, you know, I look at that and go, if that's what he did, I ain't that far away. Like, he did it with the American footballers, students and stuff. We started with rugby. And we've kept a lot of rugby boys, and now we're starting to move towards MMA and jiu-jitsu. But we're getting there. Yeah. Not saying that we're any near, not his level of you know, expertise or the people or the business mind that he's got. But
what you're saying is there's almost like a flashpoint. You feel like where it could just go.
Like yeah, I don't want the flashpoint.
Okay, you want the steady growth.
Yeah, I think that's because you can
more sustainable model.
Yeah, you can afford to make a mistake. If you make a mistake, the house don't come crashing down.
Yeah.
So when I build my card house, if I go right, well, I've got a little bit of a foundation there, but then start building this side really big. That's my flashpoint.
Yeah.
If the wind blows, we're in the shit. Or I take this bit out, we're in the shit. Whereas if I start building from there, and I get 1 line, 2 lines, 3 lines, I put the 4th line on, one card drops. It's the 3 lines below that are still pretty intact.
Yeah.
That's close. We nearly dropped the ball, but it is still there. Comes back up. Yeah. So it's like we get offered. We're offered in a minute. We get offered bigger places. Is bigger and necessarily better? Depends what your business model is. Depends what you're after. If you're looking for lots of people through the door, lots of revenue, then you have a bigger place. Yeah. But with that,
you turn those people over so quickly.
Yeah, but I mean, it's one of them. If the main goal is to make, which I know everyone's goal is to make money. Like, if your sole goal is to make a shitload of money and have a high turnover, it don't matter. You whiz people in.
It's not sustainable. Is what I'm saying. Because you look at like Trojan back in the day. Like I said, there was 30, 35, 40 people on the mats.
Yeah, but that's different because that's a fight team. That's a different thing. We're talking about gyms.
I was never in the fight.
No, but you're talking like a gym. So when I look at a gym, I'd be like, well, like somewhere like a big global sort of gym thing. Whereas they're like certain people in, certain people out. It makes no odds. Money to them. Whereas we're slightly different because we're small. I want to try and keep it as very much as like as much of the environment as we got now and the atmosphere we got. Yeah. We want to try and take that into whatever we're trying to do.
Yeah, sure.
So
yeah, my point about that is like that was maybe 10 years ago when MMA was going up then, and it's since come back down. But like I can remember being in there with 3 people on a Friday night.
Yeah.
Then that's a big turn from 30 people to 3 other people.
Yeah. But I guess this goes back to your business model of jiu-jitsu and karate and stuff. Where's the progression?
Yeah.
If you're going to fight, where's there someone that goes really well? I know if I'm getting better. I'm aware.
Yeah.
Some people aren't.
Yeah.
Some people need the certificate. Yeah. Well, the way it goes. And for me, it's just keep everything small, keep everything simple, and try and add value wherever you can add value. It's like.
But the people you've invested so much in the people. People add value because we all go out into our own little worlds and we all spread our little sound bites of how handsome you are and how much you look like Leonardo DiCaprio.
100%. But it's like, but that's part of it.
Yeah.
So people say, "Oh, you don't do any advertising. You need to spend money on advertising."
Man,
I'll put my time or effort. I put into people that have got something real to say. Well, fuck it. I keep getting weird things about like a website. Why am I going to spend any money to have a website now? I can't for the life of me. I'm like, what's the fucking point?
Right.
You have a website to sell merchandise, essentially. With the majority of my customers coming here, why do I need a website? I might as well have it in store here, ready to go. So I'm a bit. It seemed like a lot of a
big web presence though is becoming a thing.
Well, I don't know if it is, and whether it's going back out the other way. I look at it now. How many gyms have I looked at on? I actually typed the website in or searched for it on Google. None. Not a single one. No training, no gym, no advice about anything. Nothing. I go straight to YouTube, Instagram,
right,
and not Facebook. Sometimes Facebook.
Yeah.
That's where the presence.
So you're looking at a sort of changing the dynamic of the model.
Yeah, I mean, like we got told to go on these like marketing things, and some of them were quite good and quite beneficial. But they were like, you need an online presence. You need your website needs to be this. Your website needs to be that. I don't think it does. I think the close circle is different. If you're going to make a massive business, and you're going to, try and if we're trying to give advice to people in America and China and Australia, trying to get on a massive stage, different because they got to try and find you.
Yeah,
but at the minute, for my business, for this little thing that we've got on here, it's like it only really matters to the sort of the 200 people that we have follow us, and that's it. Because outside of them, they didn't care.
Yeah,
they're not bothered.
Yeah,
do you know? So we could be selling, gold for the price of rocks. They don't care because they're not bothered.
Yeah,
do you know? So at the minute we're trying to work on like our little core, keep the core, and then just keep the core moving, keep the core moving. So rather than get the core and then try and get really big, we just try and keep it moving like that. So we'll pick up a few more, we'll lose a few, we'll pick up a few more, we'll lose a few. Rather than go, to me,
so like you said, it's more sustainable.
Yeah, and I enjoy it. Like that's the thing. Like, as soon as I don't enjoy it, as soon as I'm trying to chase it, I'm a bit like which is weird because I'm really competitive, competitive. But in terms of this, I try not to compete with anyone. Like I'm trying to follow what the best ones do.
Yeah.
So I look at that, I take inspiration.
You've always said that.
Yeah, but I look at it and go, yeah, that's a bit of me. That is. That's my next goal. That's what I'm gonna get to.
Yeah.
Not or so and so down the road doing this, and they got 9 kids that fight, and they got 200 people coming through the door to do S&C and stuff. And like, that's their game. What they're trying to achieve is different than what we're trying to achieve, or what our little team is trying to achieve. And it feels like a lot of the people we've got here now are on a very similar like mindset. Like we almost attracted what we're trying to attract back in. Yeah. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, yeah, but by keeping it in that sort of that core, as you put it, like it has meant that some people have come in and bounced back at it.
Yeah.
Because they weren't on board.
Yeah. I mean, it's one of them. Like you can tell pretty quick whether someone fits, and I've got no problem telling people they don't fit. None. And it's not me being a dick, but I'm aware. Like I'm aware of I'm aware of atmosphere. I can tell atmosphere. I can go to a pub and I'm like, I can go anywhere where I feel like, this is not for me. But some people are unaware that they are the asshole in the room. Do you know what I mean? You have to be a bit like, listen, you're acting like a dick now. Like, you've got to fuck off. Like, that's the long and the short of it. But I'll always try and get rid of the rotten apple to keep the taste of the rest of the cider. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Do you know? Which sometimes makes it hard work.
Getting money, because sometimes those people are rich.
Yeah, not even so much getting money, but it's like sometimes it's hard work for other people, because I have got the trait of if you're not like, if I don't if I think you're an asshole, and it's really hard to convince me otherwise. Regardless whether if your best mate come and go, you don't really fit what we've got here. You do, but your best mate don't. I'm a bit like, well, I don't know.
Yeah.
You can come if you want, because we enjoy what you're doing.
Yeah.
And you're good for us.
Yeah.
And we're good for you. Whereas he's not, or she's not. We don't want that shit in it.
Yeah.
So that's sometimes.
And you've put a lot into this place to have it taken down by a few people.
No, it's not. It's not. I have. We all have. Everyone's done a bit here. Do you know? Like it's not. I got a text. I had a text yesterday. I love your gym. My gym's our gym. That's not mine, is it? Everyone's got keys. Like I just make sure. I just go.
You did hand out them quite liberally,
yeah. Of course, man. Because this is part of it. It's like it can't feel like it's me against everyone else. It's us. It's all of us. Like if the shit hit fan here, all of us would help us get out. Do you know? Like if I'm the lone hunter and if I'm the lone hunter and the lions come round, you're gonna get eaten. If you're there and lions come and then all of a sudden everyone comes out of the bushes, they come and help. All of a sudden the lions are looking at going, fuck.
I just think I can run faster than Paige.
Yeah. Well, but
so I'm all right.
Yeah. But do you know what I mean? I think like we got to keep the odds stacked in our favour. Like I never want to be the one. It's not about being the one. It's about like
that's why your sleeves are always rolled up.
You all got to go. Like you can't. One can go. You all got to go. It's one of them. Like when we're all ready to move, we're all ready to move. And sometimes people move at different rates. So someone's going to be the leader essentially. The wolf pack. Have you seen that thing? The meme thing. Have you seen that with the wolves? So they have like a strong 3 or 4 at the front. So yeah. So you have the strong 3 or 4 at the front, and they carve the path. Yeah. They're strongest. Yeah. This is what we got here. Then you have the middle group there, which are like they're the followers. Then you have the strong ones at the front. Then you have like the worst one. So you've got the really strong ones, then you've got the worst one. So the really strong ones keep pace with the worst one. And then you've got the middle runners, and then you've got the boss. Right at the back. So the back, he makes sure that no one drops off the back. Right. So all he does is that. So we just try and stay in that little line and move it there. That's the way you got to look at it. That's the way I look at it. You're right. I can't be there. I can't be at the front. Because if I go, and everyone else drops off the back, skint pretty quick. Yeah. And you ain't got a lot of mates left. Yeah. Do you know? So you put a few people, you nudge them to the front. Then you try and find the weakest links. You nudge them to the front and you make them aware. Yeah. He's our weakest link. She's our weakest link. Bring them on. We need to make sure that we got their pace. But we just try and drag them a little bit. So eventually then our pace picks up. And the next week league comes in and they just drop back the one. The next week league comes in, they drop back one. I'm still right back there. And no one's fell behind. Do you know what I mean? And I look at that in terms of with everything, with our development as athletes, with our, in terms of us as business as well. It makes sense to me to not be like, to me, like someone like Connors, he's a big head and he's always out for himself and stuff like that. What is it? Yeah, because he brought quite a few people with him. Artem Lobov. Salty record of 10 in 10. Lots of people. Like, you look at all the people he brings up. Look at the fucking gyms they all got. All of a sudden, this little team has now got lots of teams. Even just within Ireland. I know SBG is a big unit, but just in terms of like, gyms lots of affiliate gyms. But now look at the ones that have all got their own little gyms. So you've got Owen Roddy. He went back and boxed for charity, didn't he? It was first boxing gym. Yeah. A few weeks back. Of course, he's aware. This guy fought for $40 million. He's aware. Like, he's aware of what's going on around him. He's aware. Do you know what I mean? And like, I think it's a big thing. I think a lot of people miss the point of it because especially for me, it seems like they miss the point of it. You see the razzle dazzle and you're taken by it. Yeah. There's always more to something than just the lights and the glitz. And the has to be because you get found out. No one will fucking hang about of you. No one. By the way, they were human before all that showbiz came along. Exactly. Yes, it does turn people into assholes, but I mean, like, don't get me wrong. If I had fucking £100 million in the bank, I'd probably be a bit more of an asshole than I am now. I mean, you'd be John, really, wouldn't you? Let's face it, you would be John. Yeah, be grumpy. I'd lend money somewhere and then make you pay me for coffee, like the full price. But yeah, so like, it's. I think we all go. When we're ready to all move out of here, we'll all move out of here. That includes us, that includes them, you know? But we'll see. We'll have a chat then.
We have. Sir, it's been fun.
Thanks. I was going to talk to you, and I've basically done like every single gym session. I've spoke for an hour, and you've just gone.
Yeah, I'm the best Marcel Marseille there is.
Yeah, you're good. Good. Next time we'll talk about some ass. We'll talk about the same shit. We'll talk about myself and good work.
Let's do it.
That's all right, innit?
How long was that?
1, 2, 5.
Fucking hell, you did talk for a long time.
Yeah.